When are the NFL games this weekend? Are they both Sunday, or is one today?
What's that?
When are the NFL playoff games? Are they both Sunday?
They're both Sunday, 3:30, 6:30.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty dope, especially the Chiefs and Bills game.
But say Chiefs and Bills, and who's the other one?
Washington and Eagles, the Commanders and
Okay.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, the Commanders have kind of been the dark horse coming in.
Well, they got
Seems
that
like.
rookie QB. That's his first time ever in the NFL, and he's playing for an NFC Championship and then potentially go to the Super Bowl if he can.
Yeah, on like a team that I don't think has been very good for a while.
I can't remember the first person here. I'll actually look that up because I want to know. Rookie QBs to go to Super Bowl.
I would guess. I mean, I don't know football lore that well. Like Dan Marino, maybe, or.
I was gonna say Dan Marino. I'm not even. Yep, Dan Marino. He is the only one to ever start in a Super Bowl.
I don't even know that much. I just know that he was just like a legendary, like QB right out the gate. But
Yep.
he never won a championship, though, did he? I can't remember if he did or not. What's up, Butter? Because he was Dolphins, right?
Yep. He was.
I don't think they ever won. I think he was like the best.
No. Dan Marino is the youngest quarterback to ever start in a Super Bowl. With the win for the Commanders, Daniels would be the first rookie quarterback to make it to the Super Bowl.
Wait, Dan Marino.
Dan Marino was the youngest to do it, but he wasn't a rookie.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably pretty
So,
tough.
Him at what, 23 years old? That's crazy.
Yeah, what Brady? It was Brady's second or third year, right? It was his first time that he started. What?
I can't remember when
Well,
he.
get my mom up
all
here
the-
or something. Okay, it was too misfortune, I guess.
Not a problem.
Yeah, I think Brady was it his first year. He was just benched, and then second year, I think halfway through, Bledsoe got hurt, and then he won the Super Bowl. I think. So it was his first year starting, like halfway through, but it wasn't like his literal first year. Yeah, because he won it in 2001. What year was this? Yeah, 2001. So he was part of the 2000 NFL draft, and then he won the 2001 Super Bowl. So I guess he's probably tied with. I mean, he can't. He must be slightly older. Yeah, he was redshirted though, or something. I think he was like a fifth-year senior. If we're just talking raw age, so he probably came into the NFL when he was like 23 or something. Yeah, so he was probably like a year older than Marino, and Marino maybe did it in his second year. I guess. But I don't think Marino ever won. I think a lot of people hail him as like the best quarterback to never win.
Who's that?
Dan Marino.
Yeah.
Or like one of them. Alright, what do they got over there? Jinx Lux. God damn. I might just start banning Lux. I'm so fucking sick of that champion.
She's annoying.
I guess I'll do Rakan. I don't want to do like something that's really hard to engage that has to stay in because brand. If I go in as Leona. It just feels like people aren't playing the other stuff. That's like kind of good bottom. It's like this range, just cheeser shit bottom, like Xerath, Vel'Koz, Zyra, Brands. It just feels like everybody's just playing Lux. So maybe I just banner. I don't know.
He's always good, low elo.
Yeah. I think I'd rather have the health than the movement speed. Yeah.
Big kitty.
Big kitty, big city.
Mm-hmm.
Has Jason seen the Leandri's Riftmaker build?
Riftmaker, huh?
I've heard of Leandra. I don't know about Riftmaker, though.
That's interesting.
If I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you.
You think I got listening to me?
I mean, I feel like you gotta have Nashers in there, though, right?
I think that means like after Nashor's, Leandri's. Maybe. Or is it just skipping it?
Maybe. I don't know. I think you need
To Summoner's Rift.
Pen or something after, like, third item.
Should I be?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. I should.
They don't have a lot of
30
resist.
seconds until minions spawn.
It might just be two Nashors and Riftmaker.
No Nashers? I don't know about that one. I mean, you're tankier, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
But
Really, no Nashors.
I don't know, man. Nashers is just like a... I'd have to look at the math on it, but that's a lot of DPS.
If it was maybe like old Nashors, I could definitely see it because the on hit never used to be a thing
Minions
until
have spawned.
when they changed it.
Yeah, but
Don't make it good.
it's kind of got everything that he wants except for health, though.
True.
It's like attack speed, AP, on hit. And I think it's like
I am a chronic line stepper.
really, really pushed in terms of it's like 130% or something. I think. Unless it got nerfed, because it's like nobody gets it, just about, except for Azir.
Hail.
I don't know. So yeah, Leandri's, I could see that. But I don't know. I mean, Rift is good, I think. I don't remember everything about it. It's like health, but you gotta... It's gotta stack up for a little bit first.
I don't need anything. The time is
Okay, so... Guess we're going Mercs, Locket.
only as wild as magic.
Could also do a Mikhail's.
First blood.
The humans will never understand our kind until they hear the
An ally has been slain.
I don't know if she needed a barrier. There's a lot of health there. Okay. I mean, it's a pretty short cooldown, I guess. Maybe she gets run out of lane if she doesn't barrier there. Just kind of a tempo barrier.
An ally has been slain.
I look good, I feel good, let's kick some ass.
track where their jungler is.
Danger is as fun as you let it be. I can't wait to see what I'm gonna do.
Oh my god, the fucking movement. That pillar. If I would have gone south on the pillar, I think I would have been okay.
I can't die looking this good.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I know, but Locket, like, saves other people from getting... It's really good against Brand, but even against Lux.
Trust my life.
This is so bad for tempo. For the Caitlyn. I guess because it's part of a feat, maybe. Can we, or... Alright. Yeah, I thought if Vi came up there with me, but I guess she needs to buy.
It's a revolution. And it's good time.
Yeah, I can't get up there. If we ganked Brand, then maybe I could have made a play on it.
Magic is supposed to be scary.
With Vi.
Love is supposed to hurt. Ecstasy.
An ally has been slain.
God, okay, I guess they both have a BF sword, but... Damn, didn't get the assist. People are back so fast with home guards. We need to back it up. Well, I guess we can. Bro, are you fucking kidding me? Come on, piece of shit. Alright, well, at least I got a bunch of cooldowns off of her. Alright, let's do... Yeah, I mean, it's like, what could I get other than Locket these days, though? You know, I guess like you could go Redemption, you could go McHale's, I guess. But... if a girl makes plans with you, cancels a day later, and then ghosts when you rearrange, what's... Kind of depends on your initial sort of relationship with the girl. What your other options are. I will say, obviously not looking good.
takes us away.
But I would say, you know, it's assuming that you really like her, you don't have a lot of other options. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm fucking banning Lux. I don't give a shit. I am so sick of this champion. I know it's just like so noob, but it's that double bind automatically just gets to push every lane.
Humans make promises.
Your turret has been
This has like this really high base damage. Has a shield. This feels like it's unique enough where people just aren't playing Zyra, people aren't playing, you know, all this other stuff.
My allies aren't recognizing how amazing my cloak is. I mean, seriously.
And if I shut out Lux, they just may not be playing that stuff. I don't know. I feel like my win rate was really bad against her last year, too. It's one of those pride things. Like, I don't want to have to ban this, like, bronzer champ, but
The universe loves me.
just wins. Can we get this dude? Oh my god.
Humans talk about treaties. We talk about lies.
has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Okay, you watch. Burn 'em.
What the hit? Oh my god. Where's the Jinx rocket? Work together.
They think they can catch me.
I mean, it's tough to tell without a lot of context. I mean, conventional wisdom is, you know, just wait on her to say, like, it's on her. If she cancels plans and then you try to reestablish plans and she doesn't say anything, I would just give it some time. I'd say at minimum probably wait like a week or something. Depends. Did you guys, I mean, if you see each other at work or whatever, just kind of feel out the vibe, I guess. If she's like, oh, I'm so sorry, something, you know, blah, blah, blah came up. Yeah, you can think about giving her another chance, but if she's just acting like it's business as usual at work, then it's also really not a lot of decisions on Lux. So I'm not like, just fucking cast all your spells, so if I take them off of Lux, they might have to play something that actually requires a little bit of thought.
Your turret has been destroyed.
So they have more chances to, you know, make mistakes. They don't get a free lane and just hang out 2,000 yards away and just press buttons.
An ally has been slain.
No hate if you're a Lux player, but yeah, it is tough without context, but I would just say, you know, if you still want something else with her, I would just say probably best just to give her a little space and then just kind of feel out the vibe if you see her again and then just reassess. You could always go with the old, you know, give her a week or something, and then just come up with some reason just to text her something light, just to kind of touch base, see how she is. You know, don't necessarily ask her on another date, but just kind of see if she'll at least talk to you. Just say, hey, you know, I watched this, saw this show, or I saw this other thing that reminded me of you. You know, hope you're doing well or whatever. Again, if you see her every day, you may not need to do that. But I think that's, you know, maybe just in kind of hang out, wait and see mode. Again, that's a low probability play, but, you know, it's better than no probability if you are really want to try to get something going with her. I would say just kind of be around. It's possible, you know, there could be stuff that came up. She could be talking with somebody else. And then, you know, then you're just around. When that person fucks up or ghosts her, that's just kind of the cycle of life. That's the cycle of ghosting this day and age, I think, with dating. Someone ghosts you or whatever, it's probably because they're talking to somebody else. Then when that person ghosts them, you might have your opportunity. Some people say, oh, you gotta have pride and, like, never settle, never do that. But, you know, if you really like somebody, that's just kind of what you gotta do, I feel like. So much of it is about timing, because, you know, most women in general, but especially, like, high-quality women, whatever most men think of as that, they're going to be in a relationship most of the time, right? Or they're going to have dudes talking to them all the time. And so you just kind of have to be there, you know, for that rebound whenever that opportunity comes up, and then you just, when you get your chance, you just play your cards right and hope it works out. Hey, thanks, Sam. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's what I would say. Sometimes the best thing is just to give them a little space, you know? And again, it depends. If you still like them, then that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be forever, right? Because sometimes the best way to show somebody how much they should care about you is to, like, not be there. You know? Then they're like, oh, shit, I miss talking to him. Or, I miss this about him. Especially when the other guy fucks up, right? And they're just like, oh, this guy's kind of a douchebag. Oh, Sam's really cool, though. Maybe I should talk to Sam again, right? No, it's just really frustrating for a lot of guys. What the fuck is Vi doing? Are we not making a play on the open Jinx?
Don't know.
I thought that was a freebie. I don't have, like, any poke or anything. Caitlyn's not here. I'm kind of getting... Oh god, I can't do anything about that. Caitlyn wasn't there, dude. You did not play it well. Playing it well is not fighting it. Sometime, yeah, so I mean, if you just bump into him every now and again, I had to guess, it's usually some other guy in the picture, but it doesn't have to be. You know, maybe she's got some really stressful family stuff going on, or maybe she's just going through some mental health stuff. Might just be kind of nervous too. Maybe she's worried that it is, like, because it's a work thing, she's worried she might get in trouble about it or something. Maybe she's just shy around people. I mean, especially kind of with a little bit of a younger generation. They just get shy talking to anybody, you know, in person. Feels like. Oh my god, really? That had enough? I cannot believe. I still had 2 charges on me somehow. Man, that was rough. Okay, yeah, well, that's a little more context, yeah. Said it's, yeah, so she's kind of torn about a work thing, and she still might be caught up on an ex, or just, like, trying to, you know, readjust her life after a long relationship, so. I guess that's understandable, to some extent, so. It just depends, you know, it's one of those things just might take some time. Whoa, we got that? Oh, nice. We got a bunch of XP. Holy. Yeah, so I just wait on it again, so it just takes a little time. Can I? Probably cannot kill the Scion.
Enemy killing spree. Shut down.
They're scared of darkness. They're scared of magic. They are scared of where I'm from.
I've almost got. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, no problem. I always think, you know, like, just positivity is usually the best course of action, but you don't want to be, like, too over the top, too positive, like, too reaching. And that was always kind of my problem when I was younger. I was trying to be too positive. It's like, girls do kind of like the nice guy, but it's like, it just can't be nice is the only thing. People say, like, nice guys finish last. It's not that girls don't like, or that they just like mean or douchebag people. They just like interesting people. Interesting things. Right? And it's like, if somebody's interesting or fun, but they also happen to be a douchebag, especially for shorter term things, especially for younger people, then that might be a little bit more appealing. So it's like, if nice is really the only thing the girl sees that's like kind of going on there, then that's the problem. I'm not saying that's your thing, but that was always my thing that I didn't understand when I was younger. Was I was like, I'm really nice, but like, it's like, and I had interesting things about me, but I just like didn't really play that up too much. Like, I was just too seeming to come off just like too obsessed, I guess, kind of early on. And if girls see that you have options, or they feel like they might actually lose you if they like you, then that, you know, that can help you out. So, I met my wife at swing dance, for example. There's like a swing dance club. I'm gonna body block this, I guess. Or not.
They ain't seen me.
Oh god, we're about to all get wiped.
Shut down.
You get the red buff. Okay.
There's wild
Just in time for Baron.
flowers. It's just a few humans.
An enemy has been slain.
That's fine.
Your turret has been
Hold on, let me.
Right, Eddie.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
I'll look at two.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
I got freedom. I got a lady. I got a cause. That's me.
Double kill. An ally has been slain.
Burn this place down. Then help them build it back up.
Can we get Baron or? God, this brand's doing so much damage. So anyway, when I met my wife at this swing dance like club thing, then she was kind of into me at the start, and I was like, wasn't sure. We were talking a little bit. So she was cute, and of course, other guys trying to talk to her too. And I don't know if Brand sees it. I don't have any wards. I mean, we just have to try though. We're not super far behind, but. No. Okay, yeah, just can reset, I guess.
For the party.
Just have so much poke.
Cold but necessary.
Dude, what the fuck? When did they get a ward in there? We've been A-ramming middle for like 10 minutes.
Enemy killing spree.
But anyway, so she was, you know, talked to some other people, and then I was like dancing with this other girl who kind of liked me at this thing. And I was just, you know, glanced across the room at, you know, my wife, not my wife at the time, but
Slain.
I just glanced across at her and I see her looking over like. So just the fact that I was like dancing with this other cute girl, like she noticed, you know, I had options or whatever. That helped a little bit.
I dance because
That still wasn't a grand slam, but it got her to come over and dance with me a bit more. And then eventually, you know, she, we went out to a couple like just casual things, like bar things, like really low key, not like
it don't get out of control.
super serious dates. Oh my god. But then I asked her to go out to like an actual date, and you know she gave me something kind of similar to what it sounds like is going on with you, where she was like, "Oh, I'm just getting out of this relationship. I'm not sure if I want to date anyone yet." And then I was like, "All right, well that sucks." And in the past, I would have, you know, kind of been like, you know, sulking about it and kind of, you know, bummed out about it. But I was just like, all right, that's cool. Well, you still want to go to dinner? And then she was just like, okay. And so I just asked her to dinner anyways, because I was like, well, she might change her mind. I was thinking, she's just kind of fun anyways. Or maybe she's got some, like, cute friends or something, you know, could put in a word for me somewhere. Like, who knows? So then I go to the date and I like, you know, we were friends and looked on socials and I saw that most of the guys in her pictures that she was like hanging out with didn't have any facial hair. And I had a goatee at the time, so I just shaved my goatee. And then showed up to the date and we, you know, had some great conversations and hit it off. You want to play another one, Jason, or?
that again?
I said, do you want to play one more?
I think I have. I might have to get going.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I'll catch you next time then.
Alright, man, I'll catch you.
Alright, see ya. I'm trying to think if I have time for one more or not. I might just have to wait until tomorrow. But I'll finish my story. So yeah, basically I shaved the goatee and then I did my research, shaved the goatee, and then we hit it off, and then, you know, we didn't call it like official dating or whatever, but we kept hanging out, going to more dinners, going to things, and eventually, you know, we were just dating. And then she told me down the line that she decided to give me a chance because, okay, fine, I'll do one more. One is kind of short. I'll do it on the other account. But she said she decided to give me a chance because I shaved the goatee. She just thought it was a better look. So, I mean, sometimes it's something just as innocuous as that, right? Like just a small little detail or whatever, you know, just shave the goatee, or again, whoever she's talking to, might end up pissing her off, or maybe she's just decided she's done mourning the loss of that old relationship or whatever. You just don't know. People just change. And I mean, I know it's, you know, it's frustrating, and I get frustrated too because I try to be somewhat consistent. But I have wavered, you know, on girls before too, and I'm sure everybody, you know, maybe to some extent has, where it's like, well, she's okay, but I don't know, there's like nothing wrong with her, but I'm just not, you know, I'm just not like excited about it, you know? It's like, okay. And that's, you know, that's, girls feel that way too sometimes, or, you know, there might be somebody that they think is like okay, but they're just like not sure, they're just like not excited about it. And then something could change and you're like, oh, okay, you know, here's this detail I didn't know, or maybe they shaved their goatee or got a haircut, or, you know, whatever, you know, about the context. But, you know, a lot of people just are somewhat inconsistent, right? Like they'll have a checklist of stuff that they're looking for, but then if it's just like the right situation, then they'll just throw the checklist out the door. And I always say it's like, you know, women, and I guess men to some extent, you know, they'll make rules for people, but then they'll break rules for people that they're really, you know, interested in. But sometimes, yeah, it's just a time and a place, right? If I had, you know, met my wife a month earlier, she still would have been dating that other guy, right? And then maybe she didn't give me a chance, and then maybe I talked to somebody else. And then maybe I'm dating this other person for a couple of months. And then when she breaks up with her ex, then she goes with somebody else, and then maybe she's dating them for a few months, and then when I break up with my person I was dating, then she's dating somebody again. So sometimes, you know, the stars just have to align where both people are, you know, single and looking to mingle, and all the, you know, there's enough going right where both people are excited about it, and it works out. But yeah, a lot of it is just timing, unfortunately. But again, if you can just kind of stay on the list, if you like them, you just kind of hanging around or whatever, right? Just, you know, small talk, hanging out, again, just shooting a text every now and then, or just saying hey at work and just being friendly, like no big deal. Then your time may come. It may not, but it might. So again, it just depends on your situation, how many other people, you know, you could be interested in, you could be talking to. I do think that it's helpful to at least feel like you have other options, right? And I think that's good for almost anything, for not getting too emotionally connected to stuff in a way that's going to be, you know, make you sad or make you mad. It's the same thing kind of for like League of Legends, right? Or like almost anything. I feel like Alright, I'm banning Lux this game. I'm just not dealing with it again.
But all my lifetime could have brightened your day.
Where it's like, I get a lot less, you know, pissed off at League if I have other stuff going on, right? If I'm like, okay, I've got some other video games I'm playing, or I'm looking forward to this other TV show later tonight, or I'm meeting up with a friend later, we're gonna watch the football game or something. You know, if I just feel like I have other stuff, just like a well-rounded life, as much as possible, just all kinds of other things that have my investment, then I don't feel as bad if, I don't feel as bad if, like, one of those things kind of goes out the window. And sometimes that is hard, you know, if you like people or you're really into something. But the more you can kind of diversify your emotional investments, a lot of times, at least it works for me. I think it helps out. Yeah, I mean, I'd be kind of pissed off too, right? I mean, honestly, but it sounds like you might like her. I mean, it's kind of, you know, like I said, it's obviously not great. We do kind of need an AP support. But do I want to play that into Eve, though? I mean, Kale is some AP. What is it? Oh, they are doing Vel'Koz. I was just talking about people don't play this crap, but we'll see if this is more or less annoying. We also need Engage, though. I'll just go play Leona, I guess.
The dawn has arrived.
Yeah, that's just my kind of thing for dating. And then just do your own thing, right? And again, try to have options. I will say, dating at work is usually a tricky entanglement. Obviously, people say that all the time, especially if they're on your, like, if you have to see them all the time. That's why almost all employers say, like, don't do that. But I don't think that means that, like, you can't do it or you can't work. Definitely, if she's not like a boss or a superior, I think that's, you know, better. That's like more okay at a lot of workplaces. But, and I've gone on dates when I was working in a restaurant with other servers at the restaurant or hostesses. That is an entanglement, but it just depends if it's like this one girl or you're just looking to find somebody to date. If you're looking to find somebody to date, I think that, you know, if you have some extra time just to join some kind of like social clubs or something. And I know everybody's, you know, working a lot, doing everything, but just joining any kind of little clubs where you could run into people can be good. There are the apps, of course, but that's really tough, especially for guys, I've heard. Now, I met my wife before really the apps were around. But just going to, you know, it's like a little rock climbing or hiking club or some kind of like exercise. I will say dance stuff, and I really wasn't into dance until an ex-girlfriend got me into it, but that's like a cheat code for a guy, basically. Not as in like permission to cheat or whatever, but there's so many girls that go to these dance things and they're almost always short on guys. It's a great ratio, and it's a skill that not a lot of guys have that girls like, if you can dance. And it's an excuse, usually, at least the one I went to for swing dance, and I think a lot of other dance things are like this, you don't have to come with a partner. You can just go single. A lot of people go single. And it just kind of gives you, you know, an excuse to kind of, you know, get up, get close to people, start talking to them, you know, touch them a little bit in a non-creepy way. But you're already like kind of, you know, it's a kind of intimate situation to some extent. So So in other words, it's a lot easier to approach people or start talking to people and just kind of get a sense of the vibe, or maybe even the chemistry a little bit before you even like commit or like try to go for anything. Unlike a bar or something, right? Where it's like cold approach and it's just kind of weird if you just walk up and talk to somebody at a bar, which people do, but it's like encouraged at dance. And it's just good physical activity. You know, you stay in shape. It's kind of fun. I don't think it really matters which dance. Like I said, I did swing dance, but you know, there's a lot of like Latin dances, salsa and stuff like that. They're pretty popular. You got your ballroom dances and things like that. But I think I've always recommended dance to people. No. They missed cannon. That's still pretty good. We'll see if this is any better. So far, it does feel better. I've got red, so I am healing a little bit here. Okay. I mean, she's gonna miss a wave, but so is Vlad. Well, Eve was there, and I pinged it, so we didn't want to get involved there, and I was kind of chunked.
Long is the night. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, that definitely revolutionized my dating, and I got in a lot better shape, learned some fun skills and things like that. Because before, yeah, it had pretty much just been meet girls at parties, meet girls at, you know, at work, or like after work, through friends of friends, stuff like that. And that definitely can work. And I honestly didn't date a ton of people from dance. But I got to talk to a lot of people, and it just kind of raised, you know, my confidence level too, a little bit. Just being, again, just more comfortable kind of in the proximity of women, coming up, talking to, you know, women that you don't know. Like, it's just a good kind of life skill that's somewhat hard to emulate. And it's something, again, you can be confident in. If you learn how to do it, they're on your turf when it's like a newer person coming in. So it's something you're good at, and it, like, they can feel good. If you're good at dancing and it's like a partnered dance, then it's something where they can feel like it's magical, right? Even though you're the one doing the leading, like, I don't know, it's kind of like, sort of hard to explain. Well, this is still really annoying. I don't know if it's more or less annoying than Lux. Eve is down here, still kind of getting weak-sided. Maybe I'm just supposed to roam out of these lanes a lot faster. But then they're just gonna dive. I mean, they have a hard time diving Jinx, I guess. I don't know. Eve might kill her, but no. I mean, she's already kind of getting shit on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did Butter just say I can't roam? Hold up. Who are you? I thought the answer was always roam. We pushing this? I guess we push it. Can we do anything here? Oh, somebody's right there. Dude, where the fuck did Jinx go? Like, honest to God, where was she? I thought she was right behind me walking up the river. Why did she go that way? Did Jhin cut her off? Man. Vel'Koz is 100% dead if she just walked with me. Yeah, I mean, Leona's just kind of extreme. She has a lot of CC, but if you end up in a bad situation, if your team doesn't follow up, or you just make a bad engage or whatever, it can feel bad. But you're very useful later on. Like, you've got so much CC. Fewer people are taking cleanse, too. She's very good at diving. God, Eve is becoming a problem, though. How close are we on towers? Not very. Come on, Viego, get the fuck over here, dude. Are you shitting me? Why would you not come down and make a play on this? You have 30 seconds on Grubs. Come down here, get 1 or 2 kills, and then I can rotate up there with you. Well, Viego seems like Vel'Koz unchecked seems like he's just as annoying as Lux is. It's just these troll ass, like, early game, just AFK, roll your hand across the keyboard champs that just don't get punished because they've got an AFK jungler. I just got to play around weak side better, I guess. Just go down 30 CS and just try to win team fights later. Because if I try to play that shit, then you better believe I'm going to be getting camped by the enemy jungler. That's just my experience. I'm going to be like, oh, it's Vel'Koz bottom. I'm gonna come sit on that. But they've just committed to weak-siding Jinx and Leona when it's like super easy kills. Should be. Let's throw us under the bus so we can power up a Lowy. Well, it is what it is. Alright. He's just mad, probably, that that initial, like, gank that he did didn't work out or something. I don't know. I don't really have much other explanation for it.
An ally has been slain.
Or he's just inept. You know, just doesn't know what's going on or doesn't understand matchups or, like, which champions you should be feeding or not. I mean, getting Kale kills is good, but yeah, I'm just gonna have to like roam on these things a lot faster because we're just sitting there like watching us die. So I just need to like walk around with the jungler, just sit on the jungler and do something. Viego? Like, brother? Did you see Viego's pathing? This guy literally just ran a circle. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, what his pathing was right there. And he's actually complaining about the Jinx. Yeah, Jinx should have walked, but like, dude literally walked from Tribush over to here and then over here and then back over to Tribush. Like, literally did a circle around 3 people. He just like overcooked it. It's like, dude, just follow me. Like, I stunned the Jhin. That'll let you land your Vel'Koz stuff and then ult on him. Like, it's crazy. Like, I get it. He's trying to cut off Jin's escape, but, like, there's other people there, man. Just fine if you don't want to go for Jhin, but, like, let's go do something else. Guess we'll do Claw. Nobody's fucking there to do anything. Alright.
This is the path to totality.
I guess banning the Lux doesn't do anything, because people will play like F tier supports like Vel'Koz. And just get away with it in bot lane. Just whatever ranged crap. Maybe I just play Blitzcrank, honestly. Just the most anti, or like Pike or something. It's the most anti cheese stuff. Working out's going pretty well. I'll probably eat like 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per day per pound of body weight. Man. Yeah, I'll try not to overdo it too much on the protein. Like, it is good, but I also am pretty much a vegetarian, so I don't eat a lot of meat. So I get most of it from like skim milk and whey protein, yogurt, nuts. I try not to drink. I almost drink too much milk. I drink a lot of it. It's a very good source of protein, but I'm a little worried about the like getting too much calcium. But I do drink a lot of green tea too. Does that have a cooldown or what? God, her ult is like always up. But green tea is supposed to like block. Green tea, it's like a good combo if you're, I guess most people are not worried about getting too much calcium. But like the calcium binds to oxalates from green tea, and I eat a lot of like spinach and kale, which have a lot of oxalates too, which can cause kidney stones and some other problems if you have too many oxalates. Like, don't drink enough water. But calcium actually binds to the oxalates. So they just sort of cancel each other out. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. I don't get too much oxalate from the vegetables and green tea, and I don't get too much calcium from the milk because the oxalates cancel the calcium. So that's how I try to balance it out and get a ton of protein off of skim milk. Now, I don't know exact percentages blocked. I've tried to look that up. Like, if you drink, I don't know, 1 8-ounce cup of milk blocks 1 cup of spinach worth of oxalates, I don't know, or reduces oxalate absorption by 20% or something. I don't know what the exact numbers are. Just what people have said or what I've seen. Okay. I'm just gonna die here because no one can fucking make a decision. Yeah, cups are actually pretty weird. I think it's 8 ounces are in a cup, I believe. It's like a liquid cup and a dry cup, I think. Or liquid ounces and dry ounces. I don't know. It's very confusing. I guess we just do Knight's Vow here. Was that our person that went? Who went AFK?
Our foes wither beneath
No, everybody's moving. I'm not sure.
flame.
Of course, it's the 4 and 8 Viego. Every Viego I've seen just like chain feeds. We could still win this though. Like Kale and Jinx do scale really well.
Dreams may come.
Vlad is kind of difficult to deal with later on in the game though.
Let us put this land's evils to rest.
Yeah. I don't know how many grams it is. Yeah, I wish we just had something that was easier to understand. I've got like little measuring cups that'll tell you how much a cup is, but I think a cup is 8 ounces. And then it's like, well, what does that mean in terms of stuff that's like leafy vegetables, spinach? Is that like compacted? Like you have to crush it into the cup, or is it just like, just normally let it lay there? Can we kill this dude or what? Ooh, that was close when I missed my R.
An ally has been slain.
Got him, coach. Yeah, I do I don't do a ton of supplements. I do creatine. Just your standard 5 grams creatine per day. And then I do a multivitamin, fish oil. I think those are pretty, like, just good for anybody. And then I also do ginseng, ginkgo, and turmeric.
That is my
As far as just, like, actual in a little capsule supplements. And then do whey protein every time I work out. And then I put cinnamon in the whey protein, and then in most of the kind of salad meals that I do, okay, there we go. Does Kale not feel like getting this thing? Isn't Vel'Koz just gonna sit right there and kill everybody? Okay. Nice. Yo, gotta hit that. Doesn't somebody have to hit all that to get it?
My order stands against the coven and its ancient gods. Pray it is
Bro, if they come over there, do they get to hit it and get it? How long does it stay on the map? Jesus. I was hoping it wasn't like the eye or something that times out.
Tis unknown.
Okay, Kale's pretty strong right now. Oh, they're gonna get Baron now, probably. Yeah, and then a lot of, most of my meals I try to do, it's like a whole grain pasta, penne pasta base with spinach, kale, and then I put black pepper, ginger, garlic. I thought there's one other one. Coriander. And then just olive oil, a little bit of goat cheese. So I do usually like 2 meals of that a day with some skim milk, and then I'll do another one that's like yogurt, walnuts, fruit. Chia seeds, and a few other things. Oh my god, the fuck. Okay, at least I got him to blow Ghost, I guess. I guess I got a couple of kills. And they got soul off of that, though. I make it as I go. I maybe should meal prep more, but it does, if I'm on the go, sometimes it's a little bit less health, so I'll have to eat something in the morning if it's, because I'm only on campus 2 days a week. Sometimes I'll just have to pack like a couple of protein bars.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Just something to kind of tide me over till I get home, and then eat another big meal when I get home.
I am but one light in an endless abyss.
Mundo's like kind of tanky, but
Long is the night.
oh my god, dude, why is he so fucking fast? Oh, he's got Ghost. That bullshit.
Wrap thyself in the cold of an empty sun.
About to say, there's no way he's got Ghost back, but it's just his ult. Oh my god.
Wouldst thou aid thy chosen vessel?
Yeah, I think my blind pick is just gonna be fucking Blitzcrank or something, and just make them pick an engaged champ or a tank. Just do not let them do this stupid double range crap. Because again, if this is high level play, like pro play, you crush it, because the enemy jungler just sits on your lane, or your jungler sits on your lane and you just kill him. Over and over and over again, you just farm him. But in yellow queue, where your jungler like never shows up, it's just almost impossible to do anything in that lane. Unless you're also double range AP. But then, if the enemy jungler sits on you, you're going to be screwed. So it's just like a very high risk, like medium reward strategy. And these people keep getting paid off for. Yeah. I mean, jungler wasn't great, but it didn't help that we just got blasted bot lane. Like, if I'd played Blitzcrank and just got 1 or 2 kills on the Vel'Koz or the Jhin, people just also aren't playing, like, Sivir. Some people play Ezreal, but if it puts them on skill champs, if they have to play Ezreal or, you know, play some kind of tank to counter the Blitzcrank, I mean, I guess they could play, like, Morgana or something. But if it gets them off of the hyper carries and gets them off of this cheese, like, double range, just push in bottom, then that's probably worth. I don't know. We'll try it out. We'll see. If they pick Ezreal, you know, Alistar into it. Yeah, I maybe could have gone Abyssal instead of Knight's Vow. KO was really kind of our only hope that game. We did get some resets. We got some good fights, but then some pretty bad fights too. Dude, our Jinx did 10k damage. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it, Sam. And thanks for becoming a member. That's great. I'll see. I'll try to be back on tonight. We have a dinner thing with a friend. I'm not sure how late that's going to go, but I'll see if I can get back on. If not tonight, then I'll be on at some point tomorrow. So, anyways, thanks everybody, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.